Hey, what's happening, everybody, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2. We are here in Problemtopia. We have returned to see our beautiful city. Well, currently paused, but things are growing. Things are growing. We've made some good progress. We're now a tiny town, which is cool. Okay, straight off the bat, we see industrial demands growing quite a bit. But before we get into that, there's a couple of things that are just worth mentioning. Is that it talks about industrial demand, right? But now farming, as what I recall, you know, if we go over here to the zones, I mean, farming is specialized industry. We also have this logging system that's happening over here. I don't know sort of what's going on there, whether or not this is, I guess, making profit company. I don't know. Seems to be. Was doing pretty well. So what I'm trying to point out is that these are specialized industries, but they don't seem to count for industrial zoning, which is very strange because, I mean, our city is still in the red, and it seems like every time we're advancing, we're just hemorrhaging more and more money. Yes, I know we can up the taxation, but you can see it's still pretty egregious already. You know, our residential, we don't really want to tax more, but it is already the highest income. Should we tax more commercial? Maybe. So we say 12%. Let's see if that makes a difference. Industrial, we can do 12%. And then office space, we do 12%. But again, I guess this will grow as we, you know, create more and more office space. But the commercial stuff as well. I mean, we don't want to tax too hard, because, well, yeah. See, this is 12% across the board, and, you know, food is something I don't really want to tax heavily. So anyway, look, we'll set it at that. Let's see what happens. Whether or not that'll fix our problem for now, I don't know. We can click services, and then also something in terms of a technical aspect, like, it seems that the game keeps forgetting that we've actually done these things, and it keeps bringing up tutorial hints like we haven't touched them. And sure, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm an expert at this game, not even close, like not even a little bit. Don't get me wrong. But I do feel that we could just, you know, remember that we've done the tutorials. That would be super helpful. And then, like, production. This shows how much your city's producing. We did check this already. We can expand categories, hover over to see. Now, this is great. This is great. But I have no manual control over whether or not to export or import. It does it automatically, which sounds good. It sounds great, but it would actually be super helpful to be able to manually control this. And if there's a way and you know and I don't, please tell me. Please let me know in the comments, because I would love to find out how to manually control how much of this we can export, because look at that surplus. We're surplusing almost all of our production. So what does that mean? What does that mean for us? Yeah, look, I know it's automatic in the processing and industry and the industrial demand. I get all of that. I really do. And don't get me wrong, I'm super happy about the fact that it is automated, because it does take a lot of, I guess, stress off of managing this kind of thing. But at the same token, it would be nice to be able to do it manually, you know, because that's the kind of thing that would be cool to just have manual control over. Anyway, okay, we're not going to get into loans because we don't need loans, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, available income, that's fine. That's fine. So, like I said, in terms of the budget, the biggest problem that we're having is obviously our expenses keep going up, but it's service. It's purely service upkeeps, like you can see here, which is the things we need for the city. Healthcare, police, fire, all of that stuff. These are things that we need for the city, but they are the ones that are costing us. And it's actually our only expenses, really, is the upkeep of the city. So hopefully that changes. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like we're running out of money every time, because we're not. But yeah, I mean, also like this, it's saying not enough customers, but yet the demand for commercial is still growing. So how does that check out? Just it's interesting. That's it. So this is condemned. Why is it condemned? Oh, okay. I know exactly why it's condemned. Oh, it's woven wool. I liked woven wool. The reason why it's condemned is because we're actually building a couple of these mixed housing locations over here, and as you can see, we've already marked it for the mixed housing, which has apartment buildings and then commercial buildings at the bottom of that same building. So kind of like a, yeah, I guess the closest thing would be like there's a, you know, a deli at the bottom and then there's apartment buildings up top, but you know, that's, I guess that's a very stereotypical thing to say. So that's fine. It's condemned. It is what it is. We're not going to forcibly demolish it. Oh, actually makes no difference to us whether we do or don't. Cool. Yeah. And then transportation is something we unlocked last time. Parks and recreations was something we've already touched. So it's purely just catering for that commercial demand and for the industrial demand as well. Cool. Yeah, and then I'm thinking just to keep the zoning, you know, I want to say the sort of zoning systems in line. I do think I'm just gonna get maybe this space, this tile over here to okay, so yeah, that's fine. Just to keep expanding our industrial demand, because I don't want to expand our industrial demand this way where the farms and stuff are, and this area particularly I want to keep for residential and commercial. It just makes more sense, right? Yeah, cool. So again, we've got more demand for industrial. We'll probably have to lose some buildings. I just want to see if we decide to build a road here, will it automatically remove that stuff for us? I think it will. Yeah. So I'm going to stretch this out all the way over here. Cool. And then another cool thing that actually happened is on a previous video I had a comment from a fellow South African who asked for a load shedding mod. And if you're watching this and you don't know what load shedding is, we have this beautiful thing in our country which is called load shedding, and basically we get planned power cuts throughout the day, every single day. Usually only happens for 2 hours at a time, but depending on the frequency, you can be cut like 3 times a day, so you still lose 6 hours of power. I mean, you know, I was thinking about it and like, we don't necessarily need a mod. We could always just build underutilized facilities and then just let them rot. But no, we want to build an actual, you know, good city. So something else just to keep in mind is I want to make sure that this is definitely a zone that I want to capitalize as much space as humanly possible. So we're just going to make sure that, okay, thank you. I'm just trying to make sure that we are making every single block available to us. That's okay. That's fine. I think let's put in a couple roads here just for traffic management. Yeah, that's okay. I guess I'm happy with that. And then do we want to maybe let's expand this out this way. And no, we're not gonna make them connect. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, so again, we can expand further out here for the forestry stuff if we wanted to. I don't think that's a bad idea. Maybe we should just make provision for that, actually. Okay. Try this again. Okay. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Just make provision for that in case. So maybe, you know what? Why not? We're here. Might as well. Okay, so it looks like the costs. Yeah. Specialized industries, please. Let's have a look. Grain farming. Well, we've already used up our available space for that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. There is grain farming over here that we could look at doing. I don't know. We'll have a look. Okay. Oh, coal mining as well. So we'd have to see where... Ah, okay. So we have like no coal deposits available to us in the foreseeable future. There's one right over here, but that doesn't seem all that viable for now. Stone mining? Is this another thing we could just plop anywhere? Can be set up anywhere to produce stone. Huh. Okay, maybe we must look at that. Sure. Okay. Sorry, getting back to forestry. What is this? Oh, textile fiber, okay. Nice. Cool. So again, we want to just set this up in a place that's going to... Actually, where is the road gonna sit for... I would love to know where the road's gonna sit. Yeah. Cool. Okay, and then we'll have to...
How delightful. Another letter from our erstwhile listeners.
Okay, while he carries
What's up,
on.
honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all
Hang on,
got
did I...
clarinets and violins,
Nope,
but
hang
you
on.
got something most music these days ain't. Oh, let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself? Let's see here. Y'all got soul. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Soul. Maison de toi?
This is the lot.
My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical.
What is this man
Yes,
rattling on about?
indeed.
Anyway.
That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers.
Okay, we're gonna do
Funk,
that.
by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say, is for the lay person. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful cants.
I have no idea what he just prattled on about, but okay. Enjoy that. Weirdo. Yeah. Cool. Now we want to make this 90. Yep. Hits the edge of the thingy. Great stuff. Now, let's go up here. And then again, we want to do 90. Well, actually, do you know what? Let's do the same. I think we do the same as what we did actually for the... I know the other one we made a square, but I'm just thinking now. We might be leaving a lot of resources behind. So what we should actually be doing is do that. Okay, exceeds the city limits, that's okay. Is what it is. Yep, can do that. Can even do this. It's great. Happy. This exceeds the city limits. So just put that there like this. It'd be great if we could just turn the trees off for a second. Okay. That is a 90°, but that's fine. Pop that there. Okay, and then maybe... Okay, so let's just try and picture the road. If we made the road here, here. So let's make our line over here. Okay, sorry. Let's try there. Yep. 90. And then I think we do something like this. If we added in another node. I mean invalid shape. You're an invalid shape. Okay, hold on. There we go. So again, just want to imagine the road going in. And then, or actually, sorry, let's do this. Cool. You know what? There we go. That makes more sense. And we will just bulldoze this. And then what we do is we go back here, go back to this, and we can now expand it. Try and get as much possible resources as we can. Even this one we can drag down a bit. No tree left behind. That's my... I don't know. Someone would have said at some point or another. Okay, I am pretty happy with that, I believe. Cool. Yeah, great stuff. Speed this up. Okay, so after I put that down, there is the demand for industry went down a little bit, which is great. That's good. Commercial is bobbing up and down, so let's just wait to see about that. Okay, jobs, but few workers. I get that. Cool. Okay. Okay. Commercial demand shooting up quite a bit. Uh-huh. Interesting. So let's have a look here. Where can we add in? I suppose we can add in here. Does that make sense though? Does it need to make sense? I suppose it doesn't, does it? Cool. We'll add that in. Great stuff. Both industrial and... Okay. That's so fine. We can do that. There we go. And then let's move over to industrial before we unpause. Industrial still going up, which is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong, because the thing is, industrial means that people have jobs, jobs means people have money, money means people get to buy stuff, right? So that's exactly it. Wait. Commercial zones are skyrocketing at the moment. Which I guess is a good thing. Yeah, we can make this block. Okay. So the little bit of increased tax revenue seems to have really helped as well. But I'm thinking maybe something that we should do is one, look at service trading, which is trading like water and energy supply. And then on top of that, what we can maybe look at managing as well is, so obviously we can increase production. So like, for example, grain farming, we're currently importing a lot. So it could be worth looking at that, as well as the other things as well. So let's, suppose, do that. Specialized industry, let's look at grain farming. Okay, so we'll have to acquire more land for a grain farm out there. Not the greatest, but it is what it is. Okay. I think it's these two, isn't it? Okay. Grain farming. So, I just want to see here. So it's within the circle. That's what we can work off. So that's fine. We'll do this. Don't worry about that. Let's connect the road first. I'm thinking we put a 4-lane road. That actually makes sense in my mind because yeah, at some point we're gonna have to. Although, mind you, will there be a lot of traffic? Not really, actually. But this is a 4-lane. Is there not like a... Ah, there is a 2-lane bridge. Okay. Distance is too short. Right. I think we need to up the elevation, so elevation is still how is the elevation too low still? Because I just needed to I just needed to cross here. Why is this a problem? So, hang on. If it started here, would the elevation be too much? No. No, now it says that... Hang on, I need to get the camera angle correct here. Aha! See, this is the problem. Uh-huh. 2-lane wooden covered. 2-lane truss arch. Okay. Oh, jeez. What is this? Hang on. Got you. So if I did this, sure. Okay, cool. Now what we just need to do is we need to get the roads to match. I think it's saying the angle's too steep, huh? Right. Okay. That checks out.
Second Moon, the epitome of classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
Industry
then
is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. We've recently been having what some
Yeah,
are calling the worst kind of luck there is. That's right. Today we are talking about the increased likelihood that you'll die.
That's not exactly what an increased death rate measures.
Either way, if everybody is dying, that gives me the creeps.
That's a wild overstatement. Are you trying to make people panic?
Did you say panic?
Do we want a curved road?
The death rate is skyrocketing. We've got to get out of here.
You go, I'll stay and clear up the mess. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, actually no, sorry. Yeah, we don't want a clear road necessarily. Okay, that ramp is a little bit too long. Overthinking things over here. Cool. Then I'm also very excited to get into the underground mode stuff because sorry, for the trains, because I think we're gonna probably use the trains for underground modes things. Okay, cool. Yeah, happy with that. We'll obviously set the boundaries now for the grain stuff. Then I think what we'll do is we'll again just use this area as maybe we can even think of it as another suburb sort of our little city. We can start increasing some stuff over here, like, you know, houses and stuff like that. Cool. Now what we want to do is we want to set the area of use, and again we are going to maximize as much as we humanly can. Hang on. Harvestable resources, that's great, it's fantastic, that's what we like to see. And yeah, I am going to stretch this like almost on the road, because we have a very limited area that we can use for grain farming. So we really need to make sure that we're using every single bit that we can use, even if it means odd shapes. That's also okay. So I'm gonna encapsulate the entire area. Whether that means we get to grow stuff out here, who knows? Who knows at this point? Bring that in there. And then I think we can drag from this node. Yep. Okay. Expand out here. Expand out here. Again, whether or not this will all be used, that just remains to be seen, but I'm thinking that... Hang on. No, I want to create like a... There we go. That's what I want to do. Yeah, that's okay. Great. Great stuff. Cool. Happy. I know we're missing out on a bit of this area, but I think that's okay. Oh, how much would it cost to get that tile? 5. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's treat ourselves, right? Treat ourselves. Might as well. Okay, exceeds. Does it though? Does it really? Because of like 1 pixel. Okay. It's fine. We're not gonna harp on that too much. And then we're just gonna drag this out here. Cool. Happy. Great. Our new farm. So that's great. Not enough. Oh, right. Not enough water backed up sewer. They need to be connected, I think. Oh, does that mean we need to start upgrading our sewage system? Actually, let's have a look at that. Okay, sewage treatment, availability. That's fine. Why is the sewage being backed up though? Okay, I see. The bridges don't connect. Okay, that's interesting. Can we change that? Like, can we add... Because it's not getting water, and I'm assuming it's not getting any electricity either. Speaking of, we'll have to start increasing our... Oh, it is getting electricity. That is wild. So electricity, but no water. Right. Okay. Cool. So if we go here... Can we not... I suppose we can't. The sewage is not a problem because we can just connect it right here. That's not my concern. My concern is the water. Where's the pumping station? And also, why can't we just connect these two? Is there no way to do that? Let's try. Okay, let's try connect the water pipe. Sure. Can we even run this underground? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Underground view off. Find connection points. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Why does underground view not look any different? Okay. Very confused. Okay, so the pipe will do both. Right? And we hook... Okay, we can run this underground, essentially. Okay. I mean, that looks like it's doing its job. Right? There we go. Got you. Okay. Traffic. Sorry, not traffic. Electricity is starting to become a problem. Did we put down a sewage treatment plant? I don't know if we did. Water pumping. Okay. Okay, pump back into the water network. Yeah. Interesting. Yes, we wanted to look at... Was it the incinerator plant? Yeah. No, I can't remember now. It was in the progression tab. Thank you. That's where I was going with this. Yeah. Yeah. So we can do the gas power. Except we don't have enough points. That's unfortunate. Then we did unlock the water treatment plant. Yes. Which is something we should look at doing. And then there was the incinerator plant and the recycling center, which we did that already. So we have the incineration plant, which is pretty hefty to build. Yeah. Medium air pollution, noise, and ground pollution, actually. So it's all of them. Oh, yes. Also, we unlocked this. That is something that we should definitely build. The recycling center, I guess, makes sense to put out this side, considering this is where the landfill is. Sure. Yeah. Got you. And then put the road. Okay, I figured that might happen. So let's bulldoze this. Let's build the road first. You know? Because it's still not a road. That's part of the... Actually didn't realize that. I really thought that was its own road. Okay. Fair enough. I wonder, will the recycling center fit behind here? No. No, it will not. Here's a good place, because that's not the recycling center, Rob. That is the recycling center. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's... No. I want the road facing this way, then. Uh-huh. Yeah, why not? Let's put it there. And then the road we can attach to... Yeah. There we go. Why has it got this weird bump thing? That's super weird. Okay. What is this? Ah. Okay. I've been done. Let's get rid of that. Road.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
What if...
This has been a local public service announcement.
Has anyone seen my keys?
What if we do this?
What? We're in the air?
Sorry about that. It's, nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't have
Then across.
Please, don't
And then...
my car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, never
Cool.
mind now. Thank you for listening to...
Sorted, it seems.
And on to our main
Great job.
feature story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local
I didn't take that into account.
Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Okay.
We're live.
Commercial demand.
And we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
Come on.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already
the most useless freaking radio people ever.
If you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Okay. Right. I'm getting worried because even though there's people coming in, the demand for housing has not increased in some time. People are getting sick. Are they? Seriously? Okay, commercial is just not stopping. Which is, sorry, don't get me wrong, absolutely thrilled about that. It's just... I think what we should do is let's build a gap like that. And then extend this road out here. That's a bit janky. Let's try and get that aligned. Yeah. And then we can actually even stretch that out to the end. Cool. Then what we do is let's... Boom. There we go. Done. Same with the industrial zone. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And we're gonna zone a bunch of this there. For commercial. Great job. Okay, so now that these two are sort of climbing together, it's a great chance for these. So I'm going to do that there. And I think maybe even here. Is that subsiding anything? Not really, is it? No. Okay. Oh, there's something. There is something. Can we connect this road here? Is this a wise idea? To be honest. Problem is if we do that, then we're creating... I think it'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, jeez. I get it. You want businesses. Fucking hell. It is intense.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Wait.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Okay. Is this a... What the hell? Why are these buildings being abandoned? I mean, that's being abandoned, that's abandoned, that's abandoned. That's abandoned. It's on fire. I don't know if that's a forest fire. But okay. So you know what we do? Bulldoze, bulldoze. Bulldoze. Yep. And that one. There we go. Okay. Cool. Oh, actually, come to think of it, I think something that we should do is, can we not bulldoze? Oh yeah, I think we discovered that the last time. We cannot. Okay, so we're still losing a lot every hour. I don't know if that's because we shut up our services with the recycling center. Yeah. Okay, so what service fees? Yeah. Oh, post office mobile network. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't even know we unlocked this. Huh. That's cool. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's wrap it up here for this episode. And then when we come back the next time, we'll... Okay, you know what? Actually, sorry. We're already in Tiny Town. So let's leave communication stuff for now. Okay. We'll explore it in the next episode. Let's get to the next achievement, which shouldn't be too far off. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Pollution spreading all over the ground. Nah, look, I know. Alright, it's not the greatest, but it is what it is. Cool. The Banhammer Bank. I love that. I love that. So that's what I'm saying. Hopefully these areas... Maybe it's just about the level. Maybe the more they work, I don't know. Natural resources 26, not enough employees 34. Sure. Who's performing better than expected? Right. Okay. Well, they can't find enough employees, and yet I'm seeing so many others like in, you know, upgrading and stuff. So maybe that's on you. But just putting that out there. Okay. City's incredibly noisy. Like I said, we're gonna wait until we just get to the next one, which should be any second. Look, at least the city's growing, right? 200, that's not as great as the 300 that we had before. I still am not sure why we are just completely bombing money. Sorry, let's remove that. So actually, let's look at transportation, city stats. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure we get it, right? City stats. Boomtown. Boomtown. We are moving ahead very nicely. Okay, great. Progression panel, textile fiber farming. Ugh. Why is that so weird? Textile fiber farming, which is great. Advanced pollution management. This would be cool to explore as well. Industrial filters reduce air and ground pollution in industrial zones, but produce more garbage. Which is fine, because we have the recycling center, we've got the landfill, which is, I think, barely being used at this point. Let's just pause that for a second. And we can also then generate the incinerator plant, which hopefully we can do the advanced pollution management. So that's great. There's achievements, which we're not going to worry about right now. We've got 7 points available. I think I'd like to explore the gas power plant, gas turbine stuff. I think that'll be pretty cool. We've got a big coal power plant, which, I don't know, I feel like, okay, it is we have to unlock it to get to the nuclear power plant, but for right now, I don't really want to You know, I don't want to focus on coal. I think going to something like hydroelectric, which I know is very controversial, could be a good idea. There's also a solar power plant. We've got the water treatment, so that's fine, and then the advanced pumping station, but again, right now we're okay. I'm thinking maybe a hospital might be a good idea, because we've got clinics, but that's it. But in saying that, are we in need of a hospital, is my question. Our population's only 3,800, and the clinics are never full. You know, we can do the crematorium. Sure. I think we're okay here. That's fine. We've got a university. Do we need it? Is my question. Yeah, increase the sufficiency of offices and industrial companies. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we got. Small emergency shelter. Oh, these are the things we still need to build as well. Yeah. Okay. Then we've got a police headquarters. Do we need to unlock this yet? Not really. We're not having problems. Yeah, we're not having too many problems. Welfare office provides financial support for low-income citizens. Again, crime we're not having too much of an issue with. Train, I forgot that we unlocked the train actually, so we can already start looking into it. Park maintenance. Clean and in good condition. Sure, let's do that. And then for communications, post sorting, server farms, telecom towers. Yeah. Do we need to focus on it now though, is my question? I don't think so, in all honesty. We haven't even really touched communications, so maybe that's not a good thing. Emergency battery station, sure, let's do that. And we'll keep the 2 for now. And then we'll explore communications in the next episode when we come back. We'll definitely explore that, and then also some of the other things that we've unlocked. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button while you're there. Why not consider subscribing as well? Really helps out the channel, and it helps Problemtopia keep problem free. And yeah, we're on a good growth trajectory. Hopefully that means we can start turning a profit sometime soon, because right now we're just hemorrhaging money. But I guess that's par and parcel for the growth experience, I guess. I don't know. Anyway guys, thanks so much, and until next time, cheers.